Today we talked about polygons, which are two-dimensional figures that are closed and have straight lines. So these are all polygons. This would not be a polygon because it doesn't have straight lines, it has curves. It should only have corners. And this is not a straight line. This is not a polygon because it's not closed, it's open. So these are not polygons. So these are different types of polygons we went over in class. Notice that each polygon has the same number of sides, angles, and vertices. So these are sides, okay? These are angles. So notice that these are the angles on the inside. And these are vertices. Those are the corners. Now a vertex is a singular form of vertices. A vertex can be pushed in as well. So this is a vertex. So sides, angles, vertices. So those are what I mean by sides, angles, and vertices. Okay, so if a three-sided figure is called a triangle, as we know, a four-sided figure is called a quadrilateral. There's many types of quadrilaterals, squares, rectangles, and trapezoids, and you name it. Pentagon, five-sided figure. Hexagon, 6 sides. 7 sides is called a heptagon. 8 sides is called an octagon. 9 sides is called a nonagon. And 10 sides is called a decagon. And I had students take this home with them to help them do the homework, but if they didn't, they can see it on this video right here. Okay, so this is very much what the homework's going to look like. We have 4 figures here. We need to name the polygon and then tell whether it's regular or not regular. The first thing we're going to do is name each polygon. So this one here has 4 sides. So what has 4 sides? Quadrilateral. Quadrilateral. Okay. This one, let me count the sides. 1, I'm starting here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 sides to this one. That would be an octagon. So that is an octagon. Now this one, I'm going to start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This has 6 sides. That is known as a hexagon. So hexagon goes here. Now this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides also. So this is also a hexagon. Now we need to figure out if these are regular polygons or not. And what a regular polygon is a shape where all the sides are the same length and all the angles inside of it are the same. If you look at these examples, none of these are regular polygons except for this one. This one's a regular polygon. You can see the sides, this looks like a stop sign. The angles are all the same, and the sides are all the same. So this is a regular polygon, but the rest of them, they're just wonky. They're not regular at all. Like this one and this one especially. These are crazy. They have to have the same size angles and the same sides. Now, you notice on here there's some lines. These 2 sides have 1 line going through them, and these 2 sides have 2 lines going through them. That means that since these 2 have the same number of lines, these 2 are congruent, which means they're the same. And since these 2 have 2 lines, it means these 2 are congruent, which means they're the same. But what's also important about that is that because this has 1 line, this has 2 lines, it means these 2 are not the same. They're different. They are not congruent. Now these have all the same angles. This has 4 angles inside of this quadrilateral, and they're all the same. They're all right angles, perfect corners, 90 degrees. All those things mean the same thing. But they have different sides. So this would be not regular. Okay? Now let's take a look at this one. You'll notice that all the sides have 1 slash going through them. That means all the sides are the same. So far, so good. Now, each of the angles has 1 little loop encompassing the angle. And on all of them, it just uses 1 line for that angle. Unlike here, where it has 1 line here, 2 lines here. All of these have 1 line. That means the angles are all the same. The sides are all the same. The angles are all the same. This is a regular polygon. Notice how symmetric it is. very elegant, and everything is the same. Hexagon, let's take a look at this one. All the sides have one slash through it, so that means all the sides are the same. So far, so good. And if we look at the angles, they only have one line on each, describing each angle. That means they're all the same too. So this one, sides and angles are all the same. This is regular. Okay, now let's look at this hexagon. Notice here, this has one line, this has one line, but these four all have four lines. That means these four are the same as each other. These two are the same as each other, but this one and this one are not the same. So this would be not regular. And that's how you classify polygons.